What's good, Way Familiar? It's your boy j.king, man. Back at y'all with another Upgrade Your Game podcast, and I'm back with my guy again, Mr. P.F. Brand. What's good with you, bro?
I'm chilling, Brody, man. Thanks for having me again, man. Definitely, I appreciate it.
Man, most definitely, man. Episode 3 was crazy.
Yeah.
Got a lot of good feedback.
Yeah, nice.
You was the first person I ever interviewed, so it still came out popping.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So it was good. I'm glad. Thank you for everybody that commented, everybody that viewed it. Y'all definitely showed the love, and that was the first time I interviewed somebody on the platform. So I really appreciate all the feedback that y'all gave. So shout out to y'all. This time we talked more about your poetry the last time, the history of your poetry, of how you got started into it. This time, I want to talk about more of the brand that you have, because you really talk about it more on your page. You have a website. You have a lot of things going with it. So let me know how the history of your brand started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I mean, the brand, it really just started. I mean, I think I probably even said this last time. The brand just started from me just putting together everything I love. You know, and when I say everything I love, I mean like everything that I wouldn't mind doing on the daily. Like, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, I don't know what it is about cutting grass, where I can cut grass every day, all day is real relaxing for me. So, you know, that's something I do it well with the brand.
That's good. That's what's up.
Poetry, you know, just diving in and connecting with people, and you know, having the ability to express myself in a way that, you know, I feel suitable for me. You know what I'm saying? So that I could wake up and do that every day. You know what I mean? When we talk about family first and giving away, you know. In one of my poems, I said, I don't know if I'm gonna even get this right, because it was a real old poem, but I said, man, that had a vision that was worth more than giving. I said something like, I forget how the poem go. I probably got to pull it out the archives, but in the poem, it really state how I just want to give more than I ever received. You know what I'm saying? So that's something like, if I'm able to give every day to everybody that I love, or everybody I see that need help, I will literally wake up and do that every day.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you talk about the history of the brand, it really, the history of it just comes from just me just intertwining everything that I like to do, man. I literally had people say like, yo, like you just asked me, what's the brand and how you intertwine everything in one?
Yeah.
Listen, man, that's so dope. I'm trying to do the same thing. So, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what made me think of it. Like what made, I don't even know what made me think of like, just, y'all, I'm gonna make this the PF brand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As I was thinking of what I wanted to do in my life, I'm like, all right, I want to do that. All right, I want to do that. All right, I want to do this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I can't even remember how I just was like, you know what? This is how we're going to mash it together. You know what I'm saying? But it all came together. So when you talk about the history of the brand, man, it's just really just things that, you know what I'm saying, I love to do, man.
That's dope.
It's just been things that I love to do repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? I do the book bag giveaway, you know, over and over again. I feel less fortunate over and over again.
I remember you talked about it on the last one, and how you do the giveaways and things of that nature. So that's good. That's part of it.
Yeah. So man, that's the history of the brand. But we just got so much going on that I think people get confused, because I start off by doing poetry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that really, well, I did just poetry for probably 7 out of the 10 years that I start promoting the brand as a whole.
For a good amount of time,
people, you know, primarily know me from doing poetry. So when they see me doing the whole bunch of other stuff, it's like, yo, how you go from doing that to doing this? Yeah. Like, I just figured out what I love to do, really probably around all at the same time, for real. And I probably was already still doing landscaping before people knew I already knew I was doing landscaping before people knew I was doing landscaping. Okay. But, just all the other services that I do, people be like, yo, how do you do it? But yo, I'm just telling you, like, it's a good ride for me. It's a good journey. I'm one of those people that like to have my hands in the whole, like in a lot at one time.
Yeah, I always see that on the gram. It's what's up though. Yeah.
Yeah, like I like to be in a lot at one time. I ain't gonna say I can't But I mean, I can, but it's just like I like to be busy. I like to stay busy.
Yeah, definitely got to. Yeah,
and the brand keep me busy, man. It keeps me going. It keeps me motivated. And when one thing slow down, man, another thing might pick up. So people like to say you can't chase too many rabbits at one time. I'm one of those dudes that's gonna take that risk to actually go and try to chase all of these rabbits and catch every last one. It's something in me to say like, yo. If they said I couldn't do it, because I've been hearing for years, like, yo, you got way too much going on. You're not going to be able to push it. Like, even I had a manager, somebody that was going to have manage the brand for me, tell me, like, yo, like, I can't manage this for you because you got too much going on. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Cool. You couldn't do it, but it's something that I want to do. So I'm one of those people that I'm going to go and chase every rabbit and try to catch them all. I'm just a risk taker like that.
No, that's good, especially when you do have a brand that is connected to you. And on top of that, like you said, you was going to have somebody just try to run it. But if they're not on the same path as you are, it's not going to work out because this is your baby. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, being it's your baby, you're going to have all your time, all your effort into it. So with that, how do you think, being from where you started at to where you at now, how long do you think it takes to build a brand like yours or just a brand period?
Yeah, no, that's a dope question. And yo, for real, the way social media is set up now and the way things are so just easy and tangible for us as far as like just connecting with people, connecting with other businesses, small businesses, even if it's a corporation or whatever. Yeah. Yo, a brand could really take off like that.
It definitely can.
Yeah. It's about one, how bad you want it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not something I'm not saying you can't think of a brand, come up with a dope concept, come up with some dope content and post it and then it it'll take off. But what I'm saying is that it's going to take some consistency for people to actually see what you got going on for somebody to actually pick it up and make it pop. But a brand, man, it really how bad do you want it? That's
true.
Like when you say how long do it take to build a brand? We look at some of the top brands today, Microsoft, Dell, you know what I'm saying? How long did it take them to build a brand? We see old pictures of Elon Musk in a garage. And,
right,
you know what I'm saying? So you think about...
See if start from the bottom.
Exactly. You think about their brand, and how big their name is and ask, how long do it take to build a brand? But that's actually the work being put in. But the way the world is set up now, man, you could take off. You could take off fast. You could take off.
Yeah.
Me personally, for me, my brand, I've been doing this for about 10 plus years. And for real, my brand has been about as steady as I needed to be. Not saying that I'm not even where I want to be at with my brand. You know what I'm saying? But for what my brand has taught me and the steady level that it's been as far as just the clientele, being able to operate, being able to feed my family, being able to just take care of responsibilities, period, just solely off my brand, like it's been exactly where I needed to be.
That's good. That's good.
How long do it take to build a brand? It's taken me 10 plus years to build a brand. You know what I'm saying? And it could take somebody 2 years to get popping. It could take somebody a year to get popping. They actually got to put in the work, be focused, be consistent, and actually know what they're going after. And not just, I want a brand because everybody else got a brand. I want a brand because it sounds good. People actually putting something brand on the end of their name just because it sound good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you got to actually know what you're going after, knowing what you want, and staying focused, and your brand could take off 12 months.
That is true.
2 years. Your brand could take off. You know what I'm saying? People see me promote, and they think I'm just over there with the gurus, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm just
they think it's look easy, but it's not.
It's not. You know what I mean? So, how bad you want your brands? What you gonna ask yourself when you say, how long is it gonna take me to build this brand? How bad do you want it?
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, that is good that you stated that about the time period of how long it can take, because with social media, it can look like an overnight success, but you've been doing stuff for so long, you've made it look easy because you went through the trial and error of having a brand. And the same thing with me starting from rap. It took me to where I'm getting to now, where me doing podcasts and talking and things of that nature. You just think, you just tossed the camera on and did from that. No, I went from rap, then I went from what I'm doing now, and that's where I end up now. So I'm glad that you did state about the time periods of how they can change and how dedicated you can be into it can determine of how the time frame of how it can pop off for you and how much effort that you put into it. So with you stating that, what made you start it from the beginning? Like what made you start it from that?
Well, really, all right, so I went to school for computer programming when I first went off to college.
Oh, dope. I didn't even know that. That's
it was a crazy major, so I got up out of there, right? And I switched my major to business, concentration in marketing management.
That's what I went to school for, so that's it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So as I was going through college, I'm like, yo, it'd be dope. I'm just listening to, the professors and doing all the work, but I'm like, yo, it'd be dope, you know what I'm saying, to actually have a business, to start a business, to run a business, you know what I'm saying? So once I had that mindset and I graduated, of course, you know what I'm saying, and then I came home and I worked and I was a manager and all this, I'm like, yo, I could really be operating my own joint if I know I'm making schedules, I'm doing payroll.
Because you got it in your mindset from the schooling and everything like that. That's how I was, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I could do this by myself. So I'm like, all right, so boom, I really start to put together a game plan, you know what I'm saying, on what I wanted to do. That's how I started the poetry. I'm like, all right, well, what can I sell? That was my first question I asked myself. All right, well, if I'm going to start a business, what am I going to provide, right? So I said, all right, well, I ain't got nothing. All I got is my poetry. Why not sell your poetry, Troy? You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like,
have a product. Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, look, I gotta put it in a book form.
Right.
You know how I'm gonna do that? I just start doing some research on how to do that, and then I said, all right, well, that was a good run. What else you gonna do? So you said how does the brand start? I said, all right, what else do you like to do? That's when I start tagging on. Oh, I like to clean. Boom. So what we going?
So it's basically like the add-ons of it.
Yeah.
So,
it's like yo, what else we gonna what else can you do? Boom. I like to clean. So boom.
So
all right. So what you gonna name it? And I start naming everything. What you gonna name it?
Yeah, that's how I was. The names itself, I had to literally sit there with a notepad and be like, yo, it's gonna be this. Nah, I don't like this. Yeah. Nah, I don't like this. And then you come up with it, it's like, all right, cool, we're gonna start with that. So that's good that you said that, because sometimes that could be the catalyst. What the name could bring out what you actually want it to be.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I like that.
So I'm like, all right, so boom, I'm gonna name it this. So bow. I'm like, all right, so what else you gonna do? It's like, I don't know why, for some reason, I'm not gonna say I get like with my projects, with my brand, with the 4 sections that I have, it's not that I get bored. It's just like when I was building, I was just like, I'm just thinking of what I love. So I'm like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do with that. This is what I'm gonna do with this. This is what and this is what I'm gonna name that. This is what I'm gonna name that. So really, what started the brand was just me picking out things that I love to do. I forgot what I was watching, but it was a joint that said it was a joint, and I probably said this too on the last run we had too. It was always have 4 things in your life, which was one that keep you healthy, one that bring you income, one that keep you happy, and one that keep you. It was happy, healthy, money, and it was something else. I forget it. Oh, and one where you serving with your purpose. So like you
purpose. I'm glad you said that.
You giving your purpose away. So those are the 4 things. So when I heard that, I was like, all right. So if I'm going to build a brand, or if I'm going to build a business, I'm going to make sure I have these 4 things that circulates around what my brand actually consists of.
Say it one more time, because I'm glad that you said the purpose. Say it one more time.
One where you serving with your purpose. Want to keep you healthy, like physically fit. You know what I'm saying? One that keep you happy, whereas though you can actually just be happy and tune with what you got going on, and one that brings you income. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you got to have income,
right?
You know what I mean? So yeah, just those 4 things. And when I was thinking about starting my business, thinking about starting my brand, I said, I'm going to make sure I have those 4 things in there. So you say, what started it? That mindset of going to school, right? Actually wanting to be in business, you know what I'm saying? Because people think you could just wake up and be like, I'm gonna be a business person. No, it's really things that you really gotta
consists of a lot.
Like go through, like learn, like you know what I'm saying, like learn and understand. You know what I'm saying? So just having that mindset, being put in a position to have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Of starting a business and just thinking of what I was going to serve. What was I going to give to people? You know what I'm saying? And how would I flourish and make money, and stay stay healthy and happy, man.
No, that's good. And I'm glad that you put in purpose. I always talk about on this platform to always have a purpose, especially for men. We have to have a purpose in life, and it's good that you mentioned that in there, in your branding, in the ways that you make income. You finding something that you love to do and monetizing it, finding some type of way. You say, hey, I do the poetry. How can I sell it? It's a part of me, but I'm going to find some type of way of income of doing it and making a brand out of it. So it's good that you said those 4 things. Now, going into that, what does your brand consist of? I know you started with the poetry. You said it was other things that you wanted to do. So what else did you consider? Were add-ons to it as well?
Yeah, man. Well, the brand consists of 4 sectors, man. That's it's the PF brand. Everything begins with a P and ends with an F. You follow along. Poetically Free.
Right.
It's the poetry side of the brand. That book is on sale right now. pfbrand.com.
Right.
And we got some shows coming up as well on June 3rd. You can catch me at the Good Art Vibes.
Oh.
Right. No, that wasn't it because the man shaking his head. Just go ahead, shout it out, man. While you're here, just go ahead. The Good Vibe Art Experience on June 3rd. Y'all can check me out.
Yeah.
So for some poetry. And then we do fitness. We got a challenge coming up. I don't know what challenge you're going to do, but I'm still physically working on myself to, really have a challenge to give to the people. We did the 300 push-up challenge. We did the 400 push-up challenge. Yeah, so we working.
That's serious. 300.
Yeah, we working on another challenge. So, that Perfect Fitness is what it's called.
Okay.
They can go on that page and check us out. And they can also go on pfbrand.com. Tap in right now. They got a goal they want to reach. They can send us an email right away on what they actually want to do. And I can recommend some home exercises if they don't have a gym facility. I can give them some home exercises. That's normally how I work out. I work out at the crib or recreational.
Oh, that's dope.
Workout, yeah.
That's dope.
We got that going on. We got the Family First project going on still. Where Family First, another part of the brand, P and the F.
P and F, yeah.
Following me, got it. Where we give back to the less fortunate, peanut butter and jellies, fruit cups, bottled waters, pass them out. It's open for donations right now. Food donations and monetary donations. Go on pfbrand.com for that.
That's good.
And we got the cleaning, man, the landscaping, Perfect Finish, where we do landscaping, commercial residential cleaning, waste management, you know what I'm saying, leaf removal, snow removal. We do it all at Perfect Finish. So y'all make sure brand.com and let us be the start to your Perfect Finish. But that's what the brand consists of, man. Just all 4 of those sectors. So when you hear that, it's like a lot, right?
Yeah.
But you got to go on the website, pfbrand.com. You can see how I break it down, man.
And that's good that you had the website to show everything off because you do a lot. So it's just good that you got the website for people to go on there to do the consultations, to do everything else. But
I don't want to do it everybody's way. That's the thing. People thinking like, yo, he got a bunch of stuff going on. That's too much. That's the way I want to do it. I want to have a lot wrong with that at all. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a lot going on. You know what I mean? So people always say, yo, you can't. I heard it so many times, bro.
What'd you say?
It's annoying. Just, you can't. You be doing too much at one time. You got to do this and then do that. This is the way I want to do it.
It's part of you.
People be thinking, I want to know, like, yo, did you sit down and think of the PF brand? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you come to me and say, yo, I think you should do this? This is what you should start off with? No. I sat down, I thought about it just the way I want all 4 of my Jones going on at one time. And that's what's happening. And I'm happy with it.
Yeah, and that's all that matters at the end of the day because, like you said, you sat down with the name. You sat down with what you wanted to do. You went through the trials and tribulations, going to school, going from computers to then going to business, and now you like, all right, I got this business. What I'm going to do with this business is all on me. I'm not just one thing. Like I want to do the trash removal, fitness. That's part of my life. The poetry, do the books. That's all, and you encompassing all in one thing. So that's a good thing to have. We're not all just one dimensional, and that's the thing. I feel like when it comes to certain things with us. Like me for rapping. People like me for rapping, but I can make clothes.
Right.
PlayaWave.com. But you know what I'm saying? I make hats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I do more than just rapping on a beat. But they may love you for the poetry, but you have other things in store. I got the poetry book, but I do this. I do that. It's just more than one. And that's a good thing to have because multiple streams of income. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, It ain't just the books. I still got this going. I still got this flowing. I still got that flowing. So when you having multiple things in your business that you want to do personally, that you bringing it out to the public, do you feel like with having brands, do you need to have more than one sector of them? Or is it just, do you feel like you just should stick to one thing? But I'm gonna let you say it because it's your brand of how you do it. But do you feel like they should have more than one sector?
No, I think a brand is what you make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your brand could be, designing. You do, I don't know, just designing toilets, and that's all you want to do is just design toilets. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do different designs
because you the shit.
Yeah, but you do different designs.
No, I dig it.
But maybe that's all you do, and that's just your brand,
right?
Toilet design brand. You know what I'm saying? That's just what you thought about, and you brought it to life. You know what I'm saying? That's what your brand is.
Right.
Whatever you think of and bring to life. You know what I mean? My brand just consists of 4 things because these are the 4 things that I wanted to bring to life for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm going to be working on. This is what I'm going to be building, and that's why I put it in the way I did it with all 4. But no, you don't need different sectors to build a brand. You could build a brand name off of doing one thing. So no, you don't. You don't need different sectors.
But it's good that you do have them, and that being if you're multi-talented, you could start off with one that a lot of people love, and then move on to this, move on to that. Because it's good to have a lot of things in your arsenal, but it's good that you told them you don't have to have more than one, but you shouldn't be ashamed of having other type of talents where you want to make money off of them. Yeah. And that's a very, very, very good advice that you gave, bro.
Or just even so, just not promoting or not putting out there what you do because you think, oh, they're not going to like it because I am an artist. They're not going to want me to come and clean their house. I'm a poet. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to want me to come and cut their grass. I'm a poet. No, I still feel comfortable with promoting everything you do because this is how I look at it. I got 4 sectors. One of them Jones going to take off, skyrocket way more than the other one, and it might not even be poetry, although that's what I'm known for. But one of them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not promote all that you do? We in 2023. Why not just go for it?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you're multi-talented, go for it. Don't be ashamed. Don't think people ain't gonna like it. Don't think, oh, I'm like, I don't want to do it because they might think I got too much going on. I'm not going to do this. I mean, how you market yourself is how you market yourself, but don't. I'm just saying for those that may feel like
they could do more.
Yeah, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people sit on content because they're afraid of what somebody might think or say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got people really posting content of people fighting, and you worrying about positive content that you sitting on. You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't think it's going to get the views or get the engagement. I go through that myself. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely can connect with that.
Yeah, we living in a time where people are worried about posting or how they may be viewed based off of what they like to do.
Perception.
So no, don't be ashamed of that. Go ahead, go for it, do your thing. If you got different businesses, you got different ideas, you got you got something that you want to do and you multi-talented and you don't know where to start, how to start, what to do, how to do, that's where branding come in at. They can go on pfbrand.com right now where I got 4 simple steps where I'm telling people or showing people the same steps that I use to build my brand. I'm helping people, like I just now said, that don't know where to start, how to start. They got any ideas, and they want to really bring it to life and create streams of income, a stream of income, multiple streams of income. Right. Branded is what they want to tap into. It's an ebook where I'm giving out the 4 simple steps that I use to build my brand.
That is dope. And I'm glad that you gave very, very key advice about having a purpose, the 4 things to have with your brand of what you do, and about having multiple sectors. And I wanted to add on to that because, like you said, you doing poetry, they may want to put you in a box, right? Yeah. So when they say they put you in a box of, oh, he just does poetry, but I don't want him to clean a crib. If you look at artists now, artists nowadays, right? I always kind of compare it to that. So with artists nowadays, right? They gotta be kind of multi-talented now because they gotta be content creation. They gotta be damn near a low-key comedian. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be a fashion person. It's all encompassing where nowadays you got to be more than one sometimes. So they should embrace that, being that if you are multi-talented, don't be afraid to show that off. So I'm glad that you did say that. But there was another part of your brand that you also have, and it's called Branded. I know sometimes I do see you put it up on the gram. Explain a little bit more about that.
Yeah, Branded that's where I'm giving the 4 keys of Branded. Like I said, people that want to start a business, or they don't know where to get started, how to get started. Worried about if what people gonna say, how they gonna say. Because I was one of those people at a point in time, man. But I'm just helping people start their brand. Like you said, how long do it start? You asked me real good questions. How long does it start? When did I start? Where are you at now with it? You know what I'm saying? These are questions that people might have when they look at my page, because they might think, where I'm at now is just how it was a brand like that today or tomorrow. But no, I'm giving out the 4 major keys that I use to build my brand, and I titled it Branded. It's an ebook, 4 simple steps. Yeah, they can go to pfbrand.com right now and get on the waiting list for Branded, because I'm actually going to be giving out. I'm not giving out, but I'm actually going to be giving courses on how to start a brand, and the 4 major keys is going to be in there.
That is dope.
I could teach it, or I can just give you the ebook and you go off it, make your own notes and learn from it. But I'm actually gonna be doing a course and with a bunch of people, man, and teach people how to start a brand.
Oh, so that's dope. And you said something about doing the ebook. What made you want to do an ebook first, then go into the courses? When I was doing the ebook, I was like, yo, it's a lot of work. Like, I'm like, oh really?
Yeah. I'm saying like, for somebody that don't know where to start, how to start, and all like that, and I'm just giving them literature. It'll be a lot to intake. You know what I'm saying, to take in. So gotcha. I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to teach this. I'm gonna have to break this down for some people. Everybody is not a bookworm. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though,
they more visual.
Can read the text and learn from it. Some people more hands on, and
that way they can absorb it better.
And they got to be taught to work. So when I was doing the ebook, I'm like, yo, this is a lot. So actually the ebook, yo, it wasn't even supposed to be no ebook. Let me tell you how I did Branded. Branded, what I was doing was I was making Branded as like it was an outline.
Okay.
It was an outline for I was on a program at a school, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna teach these kids on how to start a business.
Oh, okay.
So I said, all right, well, let me make some key points, so when I go out to the school.
So there's like bullet points, and then it built off of that. That's dope.
I just kept going. I'm like, yo, this joint could be an ebook.
That is dope.
And then I'm like, all right, well, it's a lot of work, because once I put in the ebook, I'm like, yo, it gotta be more text to it, because I'm like, it's an ebook now. So I'm like, yo, as I'm going in, I'm like, all right, I'm definitely gonna have to teach this, John. So that's where the course came in at. And we got something real dope planned for Branded, man, where it's gonna be a good John. So they want to make sure they go to pfbrand.com, man, get on that waiting list right now and get Branded for real.
That is dope. And that's good that it was something you started from, just something small of just wanting to teach kids, and you was like, oh, well, I could make a whole course out of this. You know, you went from being a teacher without being a teacher.
I'm
so
like, yo, this joint
that's dope.
Crazy joint. So yeah, that's how I became a joint, man. Like I said, we got something real dope planned for Branded, man. Go to pfbrand.com and get on that waiting list right now.
Definitely, please, definitely. I'm gonna put that on the video and also in the description, so you can go on the website and definitely check what my guy's doing right now. Is there, when it comes to like the courses and things of that nature, is it all going to be on the website, or is it going to be more of like, explain more of the courses, kind of how they go? Yeah,
that's what I was saying. We got something real dope.
It's coming up. Okay, all right.
That's what I was saying. We got something real dope planned for. But I'll give you a little gist of it. Whereas though, everybody that actually, well, you get on the waiting list, they're gonna receive a special email basically telling what's going on in Branded. Like we're taking it real serious. So we're gonna be, if you want to do Branded, you gotta set time away for Branded. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. If you want to do Branded, if you want to get Branded, that's how I'm gonna word it. If you want to get Branded, if you want to start your own brand, you gotta take time to to set aside for that. So that's what branding is. We got something real dope branded, man.
That's
so,
dope. Man.
I don't, it's gonna.
Yeah, I won't give
nice.
give it away too much.
But we definitely gonna make sure people get what they need out the course, though. But we're gonna have fun with it, though. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna make sure that you get the course, but you have fun as well.
All right, so that's good. So with that and how we go from talking about the history of how you start your brand, how to start a brand, and things of that nature. Now I want to get into the other side of it, of how everything doesn't go the way you plan it sometimes. Being that you had the history of having to go through, going to school, going into the poetry, knowing the type of other works that you can do, what do you see are kind of like the pitfalls of starting a brand or running the brand when it's just you? Because it's kind of like, for me, I got to be like a one-man army sometimes. Sometimes you want to have certain people. You may have some people that may be able to help at that specific time, but most of the time the work is all on you. So what type of challenges or pitfalls that you kind of went through in kind of starting into it?
Yo, that's an amazing question, bro. Because when I have had a tremendous amount of help building my brand. You know what I'm saying? With ideas, get over the hump. That was an idea that was like, yo, it'd be decent if you do this, if you talk about this. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when Get Over the Hump came into as a play.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I've had help. I've had people that help me, orchestrate my shows. You know what I mean?
That is good, and it's good to have that, because with the type of shows that you do, having other artists, things of that nature, it can be a little hassle. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you got those type of people that help you with the shows, help you with the format, and other shows where it's not always on you, and you doing the shows where you're actually the artist too. You're trying to focus on doing what you got to do instead of the business part. So that's good. I have had family and friends work with me, actually do jobs. You know what I'm saying? Good. So I've had even with my projects, I had family members, friends pull up on me, help me do my serving. You know what I'm saying? So I've had a tremendous amount of help with building the brand. But that's good.
When you say it's just you, it ain't. I ain't gonna say it was never just me, but like you said, you actually out there physically doing the work. Right. People think, oh, you trying to be cocky, or you trying to be you too confident when you say, oh, you got it from the mud, and it was you make it seem like it just was you, and you don't never post about when I help, or you know what I'm saying, or you don't know I'm playing the background. Is when they don't understand. You really out there doing the work. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we appreciate the help. You know what I'm saying? Right. But we actually, what that paperwork look like? Who up at night doing the paperwork? Who up sending out invoices and agreements, and you know what I'm saying? Landing other work for us to do for, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the nitty gritty of it when like you said, you really just pushing it and doing it. Right. But shout out to everybody that ever helped me with anything I got going on with the brand. You know what I mean? But definitely. It's really about, really doing the work and keeping it running. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because, when their job is done, when whatever it was, for whatever they helped you with, when their job is done, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find another job. You know what I'm saying? For us to keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying where it's like a Fortune 500 company, but it's even hard doing that. It's even hard just finding work after work after work after work. So, it's just like you said, man, just pushing it, and just you got. I was like, I just said the other day, like, I want to be one of those companies where it's like, I wake up and I'm just getting calls at the calls. Like, I want a call center. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know that work. Getting there, bro, it's a lot of work. It is. And if somebody actually not building your particular brand, they're not going to want to wake up and do that. Actually, I actually got a cold calling script. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nobody's going to want to wake up and do that every morning where they just calling thousands of people, because it's not their brand.
Facts.
But I will wake up and do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I say, or I could see why some people may say, I got it out the mud. Not everybody out here selling drugs. Everybody not out here, robbing people. I got it out the mud. No, that's part of getting it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the struggle. Really doing things or that people don't want to do for your brand or your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. PF Brand. And look, I want y'all to head over to pfbrand.com right now. And while you're there, check out Get Over the Hump, Series 1, Episode 2, a motivational series. Check out our future products, Poetically Free poetry book on sale right now. Poetry Over Pain t-shirts on sale right now. And be sure to subscribe. We got some new promotional packages we're about to release, and we want to make sure you guys get this information from Brandon, how to scale your business, our multi-services from commercial to residential, or if you simply need that one-on-one training, we are here for you. But don't forget about our 4 sectors: Perfect Fitness, Poetically Free, Family First, and Perfect Finish. You talking about a one-stop where you can shop. pfbrand.com.
Going to that, and I'm glad that you went into how you can have people that help you, but at the end of the day, it's you that are the catalyst of everything that you have to do. You have to be basically the face of the brand. People, they can help you, they can add in little things and do this, that, and the third, but you are the face of it. So you have to be the one to, like you said, get the work, go out there, promote yourself, market yourself. You got to be the face of it so you can have people to help you, because if there's no business, you ain't going to have nobody to, you know what I mean, help you do certain things. So being the face of your brand, what else do you think that people should know when you're the face and, things may not be going right, or people may say certain things where it can maybe affect your business, but it's not really that. It's basically you the face of it. You just have to take in all basically the bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? That's how you deal with that.
Yeah. Yo, it's crazy. I just told my man, because part of the way that I promote is where I go door to door, bro. Like I really put in footwork where I'm going door to door, and I'm putting in. I'm probably doing like 5-6 blocks radius of just putting flyers of the services that we provide, and people doorways. I probably shouldn't be saying
so feet to the ground. That's dope.
Yeah.
Good.
We working, so we either put it in doorways, their mailbox, how we do it. You know what I'm saying? And I told my man, I said, well, look, I want to be there when you do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's part of what I struggle with. Like you said, like I'm business have to go a certain way. So if you put a flyer in somebody's door and they come to the door, I'm not saying that I want to be presented. I want to know how you're talking to these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What are you saying to them? You know what I mean? If somebody say, "Yo, I don't want this joint," how are you even handling that? You know what I'm saying? So, what was your question?
So being you the face of it. No, it's good that you're going into that, because like you said, so do you feel like you micromanage, or you you said?
No, I want to answer your question first. Of being the face of a brand. Yeah. That's part of it. And I think people, it's not so much people like, oh, you don't, like my man, oh, you don't trust me. No, it's not that I don't trust you. It's that I'm the face of a brand that I'm still building. You know what I'm saying? I'm a face of a brand that I'm still building, and I just want to make sure that everything go
smoothly,
accordingly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because being the face of a brand, I never even knew how hard it was. I used to drink crazy and do shows. You know, like I said, last time I was here, I watched a clip of myself where I was actually intoxicated doing the whole poetry joint. At the end of the night, I'm like, yo, that joint, I did good, man. I tore that show up. But I actually watched the clip, and I'm like, nah, bro, you can't be out here.
In hindsight, you look at it differently,
drinking, bro, and doing the show. You gotta stay on point.
Right.
So, yeah, being the face of a brand, I didn't even know how hard it was starting a brand. Now I know. Like, I got to be on point every single time. Every time I do a show. Every time. Like, I last time I was here, I used my book.
Yeah.
I didn't use the book in so long, bro. That's instead of all the new work I did on January the 17th. But other than that, bro, I try not to use a book because I'm the face of a brand that I'm still building. So it's hard. Yeah. It's hard. It's definitely hard being the face of a brand. I don't even know how, like, top celebrities do it. Like how they I mean, they got. You think I got my hands in a lot? They got their hands in
everything.
So much. So
yeah.
Like, yo, how do they? It's crazy.
But no, you're right. But it takes time where you can make it automated. But starting out, you have to be the one to say, hey, how are you engaging to the customer? Because first impressions is always the first thing when it comes to businesses. So when you aren't talking to the person, or you may have a different demeanor, they're gonna look at your brand like, hold up, I don't know. But the way you present yourself, that's what's gonna be the first impression to make them want to be like, hey, all right, I'll call, PF Brand, do this type of service. So it's good that you brought that up about kind of micromanaging.
Yeah, I'm definitely micromanaging, boy. Some people hate it and some people work together, but I'm definitely that person, because I just want to make sure everything goes smooth. That's one of the things I struggle with, just making sure everything go smooth. That's all.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
And it's funny when you was talking about how when you was doing poetry, you might have been intoxicated doing it. When I used to rap and I used to have a little anxiety, I used to drink a little bit before shows. But then when I look back at the show, I'm like, it didn't come off how I wanted to come off. So it's good that you learn certain vices that you may have that may hurt what your brand is or what you're trying to prevent to the world. So
what my aunt taught me was, it was like I always used to say before I perform, like, yo, I gotta break the ice. I need a drink. I gotta break the ice.
Yeah.
But really, what you doing is you breaking the spirit, because the moment you start drinking, you're gonna want another one. Then you're gonna want another one.
Say that one more time, man. Say that one more time. I like that.
Like
breaking the spirit. You said,
yeah. So you go off wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? You could be at a networking event, a birthday party, somewhere you're just not comfortable with being, and you're like, oh, I need a drink to break the ice. What you really doing is breaking the spirit, because you're going to want to keep drinking after that.
Yeah.
So that was one of my biggest things. I'm like, I need to break the ice. No, I take one, and now I want another one. Now I want another one. Now before I perform, I'm all
slurred and everything else.
Tearing my brand name up, man. Not even focused, not even thinking about, like, how today I was over there, I'm putting together this and the third.
Right.
Like, I'm saying, we getting it together. But before, bro, I drink, I'll be somewhere not even worrying about what I'm supposed to be worrying about. So now when I get up there, I'm just saying my poems.
Doing what you gotta do.
I'm not performing. I'm just saying and it's like, come on, like, I can't be out here doing that with you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to build a brand name. You know what I mean? Can't do it.
And it's like, and with that, same thing when me was rapping. You just rapping, but you're not thinking of the business part.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot of people where they just get stuck up in being an artist, or I'm just trying to get these joints, I'm just trying to get these raps out, I'm trying to get these poems out.
Yeah.
But now you got to understand now, that person that's watching you could be like, hey, if his thing is good, his performance is good, I could book him on my next thing. I can make you a host on something. Yeah. You never know. Yeah. But it's the presentation of what you showing to the people can make people want to work with you further.
When you multi-talented, you really got to watch out how you carry yourself, because you can end up in any situation, as far as like any role, and like you said, hosting, can end up doing whatever when you multi-talented. So man, I just had to watch out for a lot of that stuff. I still got to watch out for it. You know what I mean? I'm a brand name, baby. It's PF Brand.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So with you starting the brand and the business and everything else, and what other more things do you feel like we were saying about being the face of it, dealing with other people that are helping you? What other, as far as the face, we talked about that, but what other people that help you? I have a good one. When you have friends and family where you want them to support you to the furthest extent, but you may not get that type of support, have you ever dealt with that, or what do you do to circumvent that?
Yeah, no, that's a good question too, though. But I had so many events, bro, where I have had family members tell me, I'm coming, I'm pulling up, good job, I'm gonna see you there, and they never show. I had that too. Siblings, you know what I'm saying, close friends. It happens, you know what I'm saying. I never held nobody to nothing. Like, if they, you know what I mean, if I got an event going on and somebody said they was coming and they ain't pull up or whatever, all right, it probably would have been good to see them there, but I'm gonna have another one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have another one. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like they gonna support when they ready, man. They gonna support when they ready, and it's crazy that family and friends, you do look for their support when you start your brand, and that's probably one of the most scariest things, honestly. That's probably one of the most scariest things is really, if I start this brand or if I start this business, is my family going to like it? Are they going to support?
We always look inward.
Are they going to support what I got going on?
Right.
And then you say, well, you started, or you start branching off into starting it, and then you don't get the support you're looking for. And then guess what? You stop.
That
so I don't
never look. A catalyst of
I don't never
stop.
I don't never look for my inner circle to be like, I'm hopping right on the bandwagon. I think that they should.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they believe in you, you know what I'm saying? Or if they want you to win, you know what I'm saying? I do believe that they should and do everything that they can to help you get to where you want to be.
It definitely makes it easier too, yeah.
But people support what's popping. You start pushing how you make hats and T-shirts. Well, listen, you making T-shirts and hats for you, or you giving them to boom, boom, boom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because listen, if you're just making them for you, I might not buy them. But if you're making them for you and you got so and so wearing them, I'm gonna need one because so and so got. You know what I'm saying? So we look when those things start to happen, which I've seen it, which I've been experienced. You know what I'm saying? When those things start to happen, I seen a meme the other day where it said we gotta stop. What did it say? It said we gotta stop waiting on the truth, and so I forgot what it was, but pretty much like just waiting on people to tell you who they is, and actually just understanding who they is from your own perspective.
Oh, it was. I think I had put it up, or it was on the same page. Yeah. Basically, it was stating that when it comes to, you don't want to. Basically, I stopped seeing the good in people, and I started to see the truth.
Yo, that's exactly what it was.
That was dope.
Exactly.
Man. I had to post that.
So what I'm saying is, you tell people what you got going on, but they don't want to mess around with it. That's really just the truth. Stop seeing the good. Stop. Oh, they got it now. No, they should have been had it.
Right.
They should have been had it. They should have been grabbed the hat off you. They should have been bought the shirt off you. Why they got? Oh, they got it now. No. That's the truth. They should have been had it. They should have been supported. Oh, you got a special guest coming now. You got big time coming now. So now I'm going to get a ticket to your show because you got some. You should have been coming to the show. But listen though, grab a ticket, cuz. I'm gonna see you there. But you should have been coming though. You know what I'm saying? So we all look for that. But I would just say, don't let that deter you from actually doing what you want to do. Just still keep doing it. You're not doing it for the people. You're doing it for you. You're doing it because this is what you want to do. You're doing this what you said. This was your vision. This was your goal. This was your baby. You said this what you was going. So go ahead and keep giving life to your baby and watch it grow. But don't worry about nobody else. That's one of the biggest downfalls that people suffer with. It's just what people think, and then all right, nobody like, all right, I'm done. So now some dreams is gone, just wasted.
Yeah, I could definitely defer your dream when you feel like nobody's supporting you and nobody's even caring. So, yeah, and it makes it a frustrating part. And you going back to where you saying you was doing certain shows and you felt, all right, I just got to get this thing out, or I got to drink to, calm myself off. Do you feel like when you do that, because I like to talk about how to deal with anxiety, do you feel like that's a part of anxiety, or do you just felt like that was just something to cope through to get through your performance?
No, I think that's definitely anxiety. It's definitely anxiety. Because I can get through my performance without drinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could have. I probably would have forgot a few lines or whatever. Anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But just with drinking, putting you in a different state, making you feel, more comfortable, whatever, or just. With it being an artist, just more vulnerable with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? But if you need to, like I said, having a drink to do that definitely was my anxiety. Yeah, and it helped sometimes, and then sometimes it didn't. Sometimes it helped out most times. Actually,
you said it helped?
Every time, actually. Just wasn't in a good way, you know what I mean?
Right.
But definitely
it helped in certain ways, but not in all ways.
But just for that, performing wise, you know what I'm saying? It definitely was my anxiety, and
No, I dig that. How do you feel like you overcame it?
Honestly, my wife and my aunt, man. My aunt used to tell me all the time, like, you can't get up there and be performing, you know what I'm saying, talking to people like that. Right. And that was the one that told me about, you're not breaking the ice, you breaking the spirit. Because once you break the willpower, the spirit of I don't want it, you breaking that spirit by actually having a drink. So yeah, that's the one that told me about that, and I always carry that with me. And also seeing that video when I actually invited her out to see me perform for the very first time. Yeah. And I was up there super duper intoxicated, man. And that night she let me have it. Oh. You invited me out, me and my daughter, and I'm like, you know what? I can't be inviting my folks out. Right. That's one of the things that I always play back in my head. Like, I ain't gonna go up there drunk today. I ain't drinking. And then my wife just always telling me, like, yeah, no, drinking ain't just for you. Like, that ain't your job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Drinking ain't just something you should be doing at all. You know what I mean? So just having her tell me that and holding me accountable, my aunt holding me accountable is like,
there you go. Key word right there.
Yeah.
Accountable. Yeah,
just holding me accountable, and me just having them do that for me. It was a good job. So that's actually how I overcame that. And also just understand, like saying, I'm drinking every day, man, or almost every day, and you know what I mean. I'm trying to do fitness. You know how I'm going to get a 6-pack and all like that. So
without drinking, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah. So just key things really helped me overcome that. But those were some of the key things that helped me though.
No, it's good, and it's good that you stated about having a support system.
Yeah.
A lot of people, especially men, are going through things where it's just like it's them on their own, where they feel like they on their own. So it's good that you have a good support system to tell you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like they tell you, like, bro, don't do this, don't do that. Hold you accountable. Where now you like, all right, you see it from somebody else's side, and you like, all right, yeah, I got my folks out here. I don't want to make them look bad. They came out for me. They wanted to see me do good, and it hurts them to see me doing bad.
Exactly.
So it's good that you have those type of support systems to check. So do you think that also ties into having a good brand as well?
Yeah. I think because even like when you up there and you doing your thing, well, how you present yourself, you could be presenting a business plan. Don't go there intoxicated, but no matter how good you feel, you want your brand to look and feel even better just by being clean, sharp, and all like that. Actually talking to one of my homies, and she was working and whatnot, and she was like, yo, like, I wanna just do my job. Like, I don't even want to go to work. I just want to do my business, and I don't even want that. Well, I don't want to know what my mom going to say. I don't know what my dad going to say. You know what I'm saying? So just having a good support system, that's necessary. Because, it could deter you, man, for real.
Yeah.
It could deter you. But that wasn't the question, though, man. It was something else. I was just saying, I forget, never mind. Don't even worry about it.
So, no, and going more of some of the, the downfalls of, starting a business and not having a support system. And it's good that you stated about having a good one and having people that hold you accountable. What other more things that you feel that are needed for you to keep going for what you're doing day in and day out? Because you have multiple things that you do. So what are the drives and the motivations to keep you going even through the bad days? Every day not going to be good. You know what I'm saying? So what are the drives and motivations that you have to keep going, and what other things you state to other people, to men or whoever, that what they should have to drive them every day to keep doing these things and to keep a brand going?
One, you use that word so many times, is to drive. You know what I'm saying? Like that drive, like you gotta know what your next step is. You got a plan, man. Got a plan. And you might not get the plan today. You might not have it planned out tomorrow. You might not have it planned out the next week. You might not have it planned out for 2 weeks. But if you wake up every single day and you work towards just a little bit of something, listen, I'm down to the point now, bro. I'm 10 years in of doing my brand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm now at the point where I'm waking up and I'm actually doing agreements to move certain items. I got to be careful when I move that junk. So before I move it, they got to go ahead and sign off. oh, okay, this lawn, it got angel hair, so I can't use this kind of blade. I got to use this joint. But before I do it, they got to sign off to say, you know what I'm saying? So every day you wake up, you just got to do something a little bit more on what you want.
Building.
Like you said, you make T-shirts. Build up. You make T-shirts. So you got a brand, wake up and get 3 T-shirts. Buy 3 T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Just start there. You gonna look at them 3 T-shirts every day and be like, yo, I gotta put my brand on there and see if I can sell it or put it on this, whatever you gotta do.
Facts, yeah.
Model it, get it out there. Start wearing my own stuff. Like I gotta do something. So you know, every day you just gotta do something. It's not gonna happen overnight, but you just gotta have a system on what you gonna do and how you gonna build. But I say that to say I'm now at the point where as though I should have been doing things years ago that I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Where I just was taking off and not even thinking about, you know, what I wanted to do or the clerical work that actually entailed on what I wanted to do. So I'm doing that. I'm doing that now. So just wake up every day, man, and just work towards it. You know what I'm saying? Work towards what you want to build.
No, that's good.
That's the motivation you gotta have. That was your question. What was the motivation? That's the motivation you gotta have. You gotta drive yourself every day, and it get hard. It get hard, bro. When you thinking, you know, it get hard for me now. When I ain't got no job, I ain't got no job lined up for the week, and I'm sitting and I'm doing paperwork for a business that I ain't got no jobs for a week. Why am I sitting here doing this paperwork if I ain't got no jobs for the week?
Right.
It's gonna get hard. You know what I'm saying? Let me get up and just work for something, and I don't know if I'm gonna get a return. That's the hard part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me work on something. I don't know if I'm gonna get a return from it. Exactly. So you gotta have that drive. You gotta have it.
And that is good that you have self-motivation. Yeah. Because like you said, it could be a week you may not have work, and you just doing paperwork, and you just like, damn, like I'm not getting no jobs. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. But it's good to know, like, back to purpose. You have the purpose of knowing, I want to do this. I want to do that. Maybe I need to do this for this person, and then maybe this person will see it, and then they'll may pay me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things with entrepreneurship, being a business owner. You have to think outside the box sometimes so you can really get things going and be a self-motivator, be a self-marketer, where it could be like, all right, this ain't going this way. All right, let me rethink some things, do something else. So what else do you feel like you can tell people that can also be self-motivation or, you know, to think outside the box when it comes to business?
You know, I don't know. I think it's a lot of creative people, you know, that could think of all kind of things to get started. You know, it's just what I think people mostly struggle with is actually getting started. You know what I mean? So, you know, if I could tell anything to anybody, man, it's just you can get started right now where you at with what you have, believe it or not. All they got to do is go to pfbrand.com and get on the waiting list for branded.
There you go.
Get started right now where they at, what they have, man, for real. You know. But, yeah, that's all I had to say to the people, man.
All right. So that was the last thing I was going to ask you. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? Any more advice that you want to give the men out there? We dived a lot into your business, and I'm glad that we did.
Yeah, we tapped on a lot.
And then it's good that, you know, you gave a lot of key points. Is there any lasting things that you want to tell people, let them know? Or any lasting advice you want to give?
No, man, that's it, man. They can go to pfbrand.com, man, for any online services. Yeah. They want to book us for junk removal, lawn care service, leaf removal, snow removal, commercial residential cleaning. They can go ahead and grab a poetry book right now. It's on sale. Poetry Over Pain T-shirts is on sale right now. You can actually go on pfbrand.com and click on the What's Happening tab. Check out our last interview that we did. The full interview is up there right now. And check out all the rest of the other events that we got on the What's Happening tab. Don't forget, June 3rd, we had the Good Vibe Art Experience. Come check us out amongst other artists and hosts that's going to be there. My guy, Superfly No Wings, going to be in the building. Ken Jones going to be in the building. So y'all make sure y'all check us out. June 3rd is going to be up on pfbrand.com. And that's it, man. And I'm dropping this new fire. That's how I'm coming. But what you want to hop in there right now?
Yeah, I was waiting.
I know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But no, though, man, that was really it, though, man. Thanks for having me on this, John, man. But I want people to know that, like, listen, I just want people to know, just to be original, like just to be themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Just be themselves. People might look at me and doing the brand, bro, and they might try to implement it. They might try to redo it, come up with a brand. It ain't going to work out.
It's not authentic.
It's not authentic. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to be authentic, it got to be taught from an authentic place and an authentic person.
Facts.
Come to me. Get branded.
Facts.
Don't just try to copy it. Get branded. You know what I mean? Because there's only one PF brand, man. That's it. But that's it, though. That's it.
I thought you was about to drop us some heat.
No, I'm going to tell you something. I just want to tell you something.
What's up?
No, I had seen my little brother the other day. He ain't even speak over some so-called beef. What's crazy is when he used to call me, I used to help him eat, talk to him, get him through the night, help him sleep. And when he had no job, come work with me, put some money in his pocket, help him through the week. But that's all. That's how I'm coming, though. 2023, man. That's how I'm coming 2023,
you know
man.
He had to do the cliffhanger.
Look, June 3rd, they can catch me June 3rd. I got another joint coming up May 27th and May 19th. They can go catch the details, too.
Okay.
On Instagram. I'll post it up, though.
All right, definitely.
Yeah,
and
so you want some of that work, come and get it.
My God, Mr. PF Brand, I appreciate you once again.
Yeah.
This is part number 2. We're going to have like 3-4 more parts.
Yeah.
This ain't going to end, but I appreciate you. If you haven't checked out episode 3, like he said, it's on his page, it's on my page. Definitely go check out number 1 so you can enjoy this number 2 even more. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy J.K., my man PF Brand. We out. Know that.
PF!
What's good, Wave Familiar? It's your boy J.K., man. Back at y'all with another Upgrade Game podcast, and I'm here with my guy. Let him know your name. Let what's going on.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Superfly No Wings here on Upgrade Your Game podcast, talking to y'all about my upcoming event on June 3rd, which is the Good Vibes Art Experience. It's going to be here in Philadelphia at the Flex Space, and that event is going to be one of those type of nights in which we're bringing all of Philadelphia's art all into one, from fashion, because we're going to leave the fashion part up to y'all. It's one of those events where you put your best on. You feel me?
Right.
It's going to have poetry. It's going to have music. It's going to have comedy. It's going to have a live band. It's going to have live painters there. They're going to be auctioning off some of their work. They're going to be selling some of their work. We're going to have the paint and sip vibe going on in the ground level of the on the bottom level of the venue, in which you can create your own canvas and take your own masterpiece home from the event, catching whatever vibe you caught that night. You know, it's going to be one of those nights in which you want to definitely check it out. Tickets are already on Eventbrite. The link is in my bio. If you're not following me, you can follow me at Superfly No Wings, SUPA Fly, NOWINGS. Hopefully we'll see you there, and, you know, let's have some good vibes and experience art at the same time. You feel me? Also, it will be hosted by the multi-talented, hilarious Ken Jones, the comedian.
Dope, man. Shout out to Ken Jones, man. Definitely go check him out June 3rd. And definitely, and also, if you want any type of promo on PlayaWave TV, definitely hit me in the DM on my Instagram, JK PlayaWave, for any type of promo, clothing promo, sponsorships. Definitely hit your boy up. Know that.
Upgrade your game.